coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Across the 45. 23 yards on the play. At the 48-yard line. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Ball carrier. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints 45-yard line. Now it's Gurley. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 38. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit. Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going. Good sign on the opening drive. More on the tackle. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. Now it's Ryan. Coverage and it's intercepted.
Yeah, bitch. That bitch gonna try that drag, right?
The 30, past the 20, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's we gonna try that little drag, right? Got right there. Got right there.
Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're gonna have to come right back on.
They're gonna come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I know how to intercept triangle. You hear you talking about
signaled for and taken successfully.
I hit triangle then, but it didn't. He didn't catch the ball.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Why we get the quarterback this time?
Play action. It's Ryan.
Come on, man. I did it again.
Already with one
Every time
just missing his
I did take control of that man.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh, baby.
defensively, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Kamara. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Too much.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Got him.
Throwing now is Breeze.
Oh, shit.
Won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
What the? Man, come on, man.
And the Falcons defense
man, that's stupid,
tall.
man.
They'll get the football back. Ryan to the Falcons now.
Yo, Dre.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Good move by Gurley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Man, come on, man. Make me stop.
First at the Saints 27.
That made me everywhere.
A 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. The first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Gurley. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Ryan. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
Look at that shit, man.
He does have 1st down yardage. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up.
They won't let me flip the damn blitz. It sent the blitz on the other side. I was trying to flip the shit.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And no No signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley, a touchdown machine. He scores from a yard out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Who able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Pass complete here to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And the Saints 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara.
Man, come on, man.
Out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Neal brought him down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run.
Man, they give a 5 yards out of that, man.
Play,
come on, man.
You're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked in terms of the size.
They'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. 7 yards there and a 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
47-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. stay on the ground. This time it's Camaro.
Man, come on.
It's a 3-yard
Pick
pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Try to pound it in. He will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Man, get the fuck.
And it's intercepted.
This bitch done.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And this one is incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Again, he targets Ridley. This time it's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And 3.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
For the Falcons.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Again, it's Camaro. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And the Saints 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Camara. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, it's Murray. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
The ball carrier.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll move the chains.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Saints.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looks like he's going to get
he's so damn slow, man.
And that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They're going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Man, get this. Man, come on, man. This some bullshit, man.
We see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Man, that's some bullshit, man.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. They'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Atlanta. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
He basically don't throw the interception. Throw the interception on the 3-yard line.
Gurley, another 1st
Fumble the ball at the goal line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Now Ryan. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the possession is there.
He's just hiking it on the
43-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They begin on the ground with Kamara.
He gets some help. I'm going to run over him.
Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
At the 46-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Oh, fuck nah, man. I fucked it up. Oh, man, the bitch on the slant right wide open. I don't hit the wrong. Why did bitch come across him? He wide open. I hit the wrong fucking button.
Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble.
I hit the wrong fucking button. I changed it right. You can look at it. I'm on broadcast. You can look at the shit.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Sanders, I put him on the damn.
I
put him on the damn slant right.
Tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
7. At the 44-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another carry now for Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. is Ryan. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Oh, fuck. I knew fuck that bitch for doing that.
Past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
You see that cornerback supposed to be coming down over there.
Be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Short throw underneath to Hurst. Not much there, only a yard. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Ryan to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
They let this bit roll for 6 yards.
21-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Gurley again here on first down. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Demario Davis. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 19-yard line.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
I can't even see what a bit hype about.
And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run. This is Kamara. slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Staying on the ground on first.
I fucked that up. I'm sorry. I fucked that up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From midfield, here's Breeze.
Oh, fuck, that was it.
There, incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Man who's been busy this afternoon.
Oh, boy, he made the hole right there. I'm down to the motherfucker.
As he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again they run with Gurley. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play.
Now what can Ryan do here in overtime? He's got his man in stride, complete.
That was a good play call.
He's going to have the Falcons first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
7-yard line.
That was a great play call.
On first down, it's Gurley. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Oh, there it is.
It's intercepted.
There it is. It's not a game. This shit is for real. That'll do
We
you.
will see yet another drive in this
That'll do you,
overtime.
brother.
For whatever reason,
That will do you, brother.
able to finish this game off. I know that the first
That'll
thought
do
is,
you,
does
goddammit.
anyone really want to win it? But I think that it desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
I've been playing with him all morning. All morning. What? So, all right. So what you been doing all morning? Why you coming in front of me with? What you mean? Because you don't fucking play with him. Man, get the fuck out of here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. To the 24-yard line.
That first play, I should have just stuck with the goddamn run. I ain't need the 6 yards to kick a fucking field goal.
You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let the team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickel and dime down the field.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Come on, baby. Let's get it back.
Knocked away and incomplete. Morris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Ryan.
Oh, that'll do your ass, motherfucker. That'll do your monkey ass, nigga. That'll do your monkey ass, nigga. How about that?
He's thrown 5 picks.
What else? Oh, man, go ahead on. You ain't hit no damn wrong, boy.
I think a confidence hit.
Yeah, bitch, whatever. Let me get in the middle of the field and get tapped. Get in the middle of the field. There you go. Yeah, bitch. Hey, then you just fucked up because you can't call 2 times out back to back. You just son of a bitch.
This to win it in overtime.
Got him. Got him. Back to the goulash, bitch. Hey, back to the goulash. Back to the goulash, bitch. Oh, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Here you go. Hey, you know what? See, I was just finna tell you, man, that was a good game. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I supposed to score a whole bunch of time. I kept you in the game. I kept you in the game. Oh, man. I couldn't move the ball. I averaged more yards than you did. What are you talking about?
Think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job.
Oh, Lord, man. You ran more plays than me. You ran more plays than me.
Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL.
You had, damn, what? You had 20, 25 more yards than I did. And you saying talking about you had. Yeah, I know it is. Yeah, back to the goulash, nigga. How many I threw? Shit. All right, then. So what you talking about? Then I fumble on the 2-yard line. That I had 4 turnovers. Oh man, whatever, man, whatever. You back in the goulash. I don't do that. Cause you get a penalty. You get a penalty when you do that. They said that. It said high risk. It don't matter. Hey, I get a victory. Let me tell you. Merry Christmas, trash ass nigga.